loved ones, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
What do I mean? If I can say, okay, I'm going to snap half of the population out, but I'm going to make sure that my wife and kids are safe.
So you're a jerk.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is that's messed up.
Right.
Because you're not being fair to everybody else. And at the end of the day, I think you always have to answer for that.
Yeah.
It's like the basic premise of communism.
Okay.
Everybody at the bottom has the same, and pretty much is whatever. I'm going to say the same.
Yeah.
But the people running the show are always doing very, very well. Mm-hmm. And they're not common, if you will.
Yeah.
So that's messed up.
Yeah. It's the same for everybody except us.
Right. Like all the rules are for you guys, but not for me. Me, it's going to be a little bit different.
Right.
And it's like, okay, that's not fair.
Yeah.
So my personality, I couldn't do it. Like, it would suck. Because like you said, chances are I'm going to lose my wife and kids. 1, 2, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't look at somebody in the face and they're going to be like, hey, were you the one that snapped? I'd be like, yeah. I was like, why'd you take my mom? I'd be like, oh, well, I got my wife and kids, so screw you. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't, let's put it this way. I'd probably give the glove to somebody else.
Wait, so are you trying to say you're so selfish that you don't want people to come after you? And it's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to kill you because you killed my family.
No. Not that they
I'm
come
kidding,
after
bro.
me. It's a clear conscience. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. That really is a hard one.
It is.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's not fair to say because I was gonna. My thought was also, well, what if you can snap out the scum of the earth? You know, the people, the murderers, and everybody who's. You know what? But at the end of the day, they're God's child. They're God's children too, man. You know, I don't know.
Like it's a life.
It is a life,
right?
To just pick somebody because they done something wrong. You know, who am I to judge? I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at. If I had to, and they said you got to do this, I would do it at random.
Okay.
I'd do it at random. I'd cry for many moons. But I would be the easy. It'd be the best way to keep my conscience clear.
Right.
And yeah, I guess that is selfish for me.
Okay.
What if it's random? You snap yourself out.
Ooh. Wait, what?
What if it was random and you snap? When you snap, you disappear too.
Can you?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Then I don't care.
I know.
Because I'm gone, bro. Like
that's what I would.
Guys.
If I could pick, be like, yo, don't take my family, take me.
Right.
But you know
that is good. Because at least in the way that it happened in the movie, they didn't feel any pain or anything. So I'm okay with dying like that.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
You know?
No pain.
Easy peasy. Just become dust.
just dust away. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I think if you guys were following the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's about to open up into kind of like a whole new world, into a whole... It's taking a whole different turn.
It is. It's opening up to everything because it was just the Earth.
All right.
And Eternals is like poof.
With Earth still being something that plays a big part. Yeah, it still plays a big part, which I think is kind of cool. But I have a feeling I don't know. I just have a feeling that
you think it might go wrong?
Yeah, I mean they've done such a good job until now. It's been a decent story to keep us, occupied.
Right. I do have this thing with like Game of Thrones. I know you haven't watched it, but it's one of the greatest shows ever made, and they done everything perfectly until the last season. Even the last season had like 6 episodes. Mm-hmm. The first 3 were awesome, and then in 3 episodes they were able to throw the whole show in the trash. I'm sorry, this is my opinion, but I've talked to another Game of Thrones fans, and they think the same thing.
That sounds like just about every politician's campaign and presidency. An incredible campaign, and they tell you they're going to do everything in the world for you.
Yeah.
And then when it actually comes down to the end, they pretty much let you down.
Yeah. So I really hope Marvel doesn't mess it up too bad, because I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it was a good run, and once again, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll see Thanos come back somehow. They always bring back that idea, and maybe they'll bring him back because he actually had the guts to do what he thought was right.
Yeah,
that's tough, and sometimes I think maybe we don't have the guts to do what's right.
We don't, because sometimes what's right is harder to do.
It is.
Yeah,
and that's the issue, and that's the issue with what we have to deal with today on this earth. We're too comfortable. Is the world going to be over in 20, 30 years? I don't know. I don't think so. When it comes to looking at it from that point of view.
Okay.
But the hardest thing to do would be to change your lifestyle and actually either treat the resources or what you have, stop taking it for granted, and do a better job with it.
Okay. So wait, so what do you think? You don't think the world's gonna end in 30 years?
Oh well, I personally, my personal belief is I don't think that the world is not gonna end that way.
Okay. So what I think is, it's not that the world's gonna end in 30 years. I think we're gonna see some drastic changes over time.
That I agree with.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
And so like in 30 years, we're gonna see some stuff that are gonna be kind of different. I don't think we're going to have the same. Probably like the price of food is going to go way up if you compare it to right now in 30 years. Mm-hmm. Water's probably, I don't know. We have a lot of water, bro. You know? When I see the picture of the world, whole thing is water. What's the percentage of water in the world? I don't know, but I know it's a lot.
I think it's like 70% water.
Yeah. It's like, how are we going to run out of water?
I don't know. Well, the thing is, people are like, well, the water evaporates. Yeah, but it doesn't go to space. It comes back down.
Yeah.
So I personally, like I said, I have a hard time thinking that the world's going to end that way. I think the way our future is going to end up is different.
Wait, what if we are all wrong about everything and we're going to run out of water because the earth is flat? So it's just going to go down the friggin',
okay,
you know, and then we're going to run out at some point. The countries are going to run out of...
What is?
The countries are like going to, you know, just fall off the universe.
Mm. And, you know what it reminds me? When I look at Asgard, I think that's what people think the Earth looks like.
Yeah.
You remember that? You know, It's like kind of at the bottom. It's just like this.
This little this waterfall,
right?
Massive waterfall.
There's a massive waterfall goes down to nothing, and there's like, I don't know, like ice holding it up and underneath. It's kind of weird the way it's built, but yeah, I think that's what flat earthers think. And whatever, I'm not gonna go down that one, but I still think the Earth is round.
Okay.
I guess we can leave that for another podcast.
We can definitely.
All right. So yeah, I don't know if I want to discuss that, but all I know is that I personally think, I mean, I don't know where you sit with it. I personally think that maybe Thanos was right, but if anything, the dude had guts. I mean,
yeah,
you know, dude had guts. He was willing to do what he thought was right. May I agree with him? I don't know, but he had guts. So I'll give him points for having guts.
Okay, that sounds fair.
All right. Well, guys, we appreciate you guys for listening. Just remember, you guys can find us on Spotify, Apple Music. Follow us on Instagram and YouTube.
That's right. You can also reach us out at trp@thisrandompodcast.com. If you have any questions, suggestions, if you have any ideas, please let us know. We would love to, use one of your questions and, just put it on a new episode. So
yeah, put it on Instagram. If you guys follow us on Instagram, you're welcome to put any comments. Put them out there. We usually post about our episodes, so you're welcome to throw some comments in there. And if you never know, we may pick your question, may even have you on here someday. So we thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to live your life one random day at a time.